Good morning. This past Sunday, one of our sisters had on a mask that just really lifted my spirit. It was a great mask. I teased her and I said, look, when I do the announcements, I'm going to have you stand up so that everybody can turn around and look at you and see the mask that you're wearing. Of course, I was just teasing. And I'm not going to tell you who that was, because if you were there Sunday, you know that. And if you weren't there, I'm sorry. It's one of the things you missed by not being at worship. Another thing that you missed that I got to see was a brother of mine and his girlfriend were there that I've missed for 4 months. And he was there. Sunday was a great day. This week, I did something that I've never done before. I have never been a fan of Facebook. Didn't embrace Facebook until we started streaming videos at the church and I started doing these videos. I had very few friends on Facebook, but that number is growing and continuing to grow. One thing I can say about myself is that I am proud to be an American, and I'll leave it at that. But I had 2 friends on Facebook, guys that I used to go to church with years ago, that continually post stuff that offends me. Some of what they post offends me to the core. I asked Kitty to show me how to defriend them. She said she didn't know how to defriend somebody, but that I could stop following them. If I would just click on this button, I would stop following them. I would quit seeing what they posted, but that they would still see what I posted. I thought, that's pretty cool. I can shut them up, but they're still going to see my videos. That works for me. I try very hard in my videos not to say stuff that will be offensive, deeply offensive to people. And the most obvious topic is politics. The way our nation is split down the middle, 50% on this side and 50% on that side, and I know people will argue about 3 or 4% on that. It's very easy to influence people. If I get up there and I say Donald Trump is a jerk, I've alienated 50% of my listening base. If I say Joe Biden is a jerk, I've alienated the other 50% of my listening base. And I want them to listen to me about Christ. What is it that we stand for that really matters in life? Don't ruin your influence on others about the kingdom by the things that you say and post online. This morning I'd like to read scripture from James chapter 1, beginning in verse 22. I'm going to stick something in the middle of this. See if you can catch it. Do not merely listen to the word and so deceive yourselves. Do what it says. Anyone who listens to the word but does not do what it says is like a man who looks at his face in the mirror and after looking at himself goes away and immediately forgets what he looks like. But the man who looks intently into the perfect law that gives freedom and continues to do this, not forgetting what he has heard, but doing it, he will be blessed in what he does. If anyone considers himself religious and does not keep a tight rein on his tongue and his fingers on the keyboard, he deceives himself and his religion is worthless. Religion that God our Father accepts as pure and faultless is this: to look after orphans and widows in their distress and keep oneself from being polluted by the world. Be safe. Stay well out there.